Welcome in the fifth section of our course. In this section, we will see Reactive Java 12 with an alternative implementation. So, firstly, we'll focus on the RxJava. So we'll be looking at the observables and flowable abstractions, and we'll compare them and see when we should use which. Next, we'll be using advanced operations on RxJava, and we'll focus on the flat map operation. Once we will know RxJava, we will be looking at the reactor library. We'll be examining the flags construct that is the main building block of every reactor reactive application. Once we will know the flags, we'll be able to see how to combine publishers. So we'll see how to create a reactive flow using flags with combining publishers. And this is a first video in which we'll be looking at the RxJava, observables and flowable abstractions. We'll be using RxJava observable, we'll be using RxJava flowable, and we'll be specifying back pressure. So we can see in this video that RxJava is already implementing some back pressure strategies, so we don't need to implement them that we did in the raw Java JDK implementation. So let's start from the Rx flowable integration test. So we'll create a flowable of just 1, 2, 3, 4 elements, and we will assert that there is not null. So this is a very simple test case that just creates the flowable. Flowable is a construct that has already back pressure specified. So of course we can also create observable that is similar. We create it from just 1 to 3 and we can transform it to flowable, but doing that we need to specify the back pressure strategy. So when there will be too much elements produced, we need to specify what will happen. Here we are specifying that if the subscriber is not able to keep up with the producer, it will buffer those elements. So we can see that we can convert observable to flowable using back pressure strategy, and here we are specifying a buffer. So let's start this test. We can see it passed. Next test says that when flowable is created from flowable on subscribe, then it is properly initialized. So in this example, we are creating flowable on subscribe. So this is a bit different thing because we are creating it from the lambda expression. So we are just emitting on next value that is equal to 1. Next we are creating flowable and creating it out of the flowable on subscribe. So it means that when the subscriber will subscribe to this flowable, the new on next will be emitted. So let's start this test. It passed. Next we have more complex tests that say that then all values are buffered and received. So we are creating a list of integers. So we are creating in-stream of range from 0 to 100,000 and we are using boxed. So it means that we'll be using primitive types, not big Java integers for the performance reasons, and we are collecting everything to list. Also, we'll know that we are creating observable from iterable. So we're passing the list here. Next, we want to test that observable. So we are using the toFlowable operator and we're specifying that in case of the not keeping up subscriber, we are buffering elements and we are observing on the computation thread pool. So computation thread pool is thread pool that is available on the RxJava and it states that it can be used to perform some more heavy computations on the subscribers. Finally, we are specifying the test method. This is a method that creates a test subscriber. This is only for the testing purpose because we can then simulate the different testing behaviors. So once we have the test subscribers, we are awaiting terminal event. So after the 100,000 elements will be published, the terminal event, our onComplete, will be emitted. Once we will know that, we are just getting all events from test subscriber. So test subscriber is very similar to what we created in the chapter 3 that was called stock name and subscriber because we aggregated consumed elements in the list. So similarly, we can get all event here. We are getting the first value. We are making it a stream, mapping it to the integer, and we are collecting it. After that, we are specifying that test list should be equal to receive integers. So we should receive everything in the one batch. So let's start this test. Our test passed.